tips to take your career to the next level in 2023, right? This is the year that you can make your career advancements you've been looking for. And since the post-pandemic job market presented itself with a whole bunch of tumultuous challenges in 2022, you heard about the start of the year, it was going pretty well. And then towards the end of the year, things started to look pretty dark and ugly because of the discussions about a recession, job layoffs, and so forth. But not only did employers see the higher than average employer turnover, but workers were seen leaving their jobs in the hundreds, the thousands, as they jumped ship looking for greater purpose and greater career progression. And I'm a career coach, so I get to hear about people leaving their jobs looking for satisfaction in a career. And over the last few years, companies of all sizes have endured some form of employee resignation, from quiet quitting that you guys have heard about a lot, and other terms such as job cushioning, to the great resignation. And employers and team leaders have seen it all by now, right? We've gone through the quiet quitting, the job cushioning, the great resignation, and so forth. Employers have seen it. You have seen it. We've talked about it hundreds of times. And with millions of job openings, 10.5 million according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the labor market remains a challenging place for employers to navigate as they look to attract and retain the right talent for open positions, right? It is difficult for companies to find the right talent. I can tell you this right now as somebody who's in a higher role, looking for good people to bring in who have the experience and qualifications that I need to help me in the company that I work for succeed. It's a challenge. It's a very, very difficult challenge out there. And despite seeing a record number of job openings and a continuous amount of people still leaving the workforce, either to pursue other ventures or to grow their side hustle, something that we talk about on this channel often. Grow your side hustle, start your entrepreneurship journey. When you get into sales, you can choose to do that, right? And those that are holding on to their jobs are hopeful that in the coming year, change, progress, and further development will help take their career to the next level, right? People want to take their career to the next level. There was a statistics that I read a few weeks back, and it said that most people are looking to level up in their career this year. 84% of people are looking to level up in their career this year. They want to take their careers to the next level. In fact, it was found that around 94% of employers would remain longer at their current job if the companies they work for invested more into their careers.
What's up, ladder climbers? It's Antoine Wade. I wanted to interrupt this video to talk to you guys about Course Careers. Course Careers is the place that you guys need to go if you have a high interest into tech sales. They will help you gain the skills that you need so that you can enter the tech sales world to make a whole bunch of money. Tech sales salaries early on is about $60,000, guys. That's a good salary. And with OTEs, you can make anywhere from $85,000 to $90,000. If you have an interest in tech sales, check out Course Careers, link in the description. And don't forget to use Antoine50 so that you can get a $50 discount off of Course Careers. See you guys in tech sales.
Let me repeat that. 94% of employees said that they would remain at the company that they're at if the company that they work for invested more into their career. And companies that make the effort to appreciate their workers offer opportunities for advancement, and they also provide more work-life balance, right? Which helps with higher employee retention and so forth, right? And less quitting trends that constantly have swept its way across the labor market. And advancing your career in a tight labor market against macroeconomic problems such as inflation, hot interest rates, because the Fed keeps jacking them up. The real estate correction that's going on right now across multiple states and multiple cities. And a whole bunch of economic uncertainty can seem like a big headache, but with new opportunities presenting themselves and ensuring ongoing career advancements for long-term success, it's best to bank on yourself. That's what I always tell people in my coaching sessions. Don't wait for your employer to give you the tools that you need to have success. You need to bank on yourself, right? Rather than holding on the guidance from your company or a mentor or something like that, you need to bank on yourself. Invest in yourself, right? And this is the tips that I live by. I'm going to share this with you, the tips that I live by to help me level up within my career. So the first thing that I would tell you is this, guys, is determine your potential growth points. Take a good look at your current skills and strengths, what you have learned over the years, and where you think that you can improve. And consider the skills that you wish you had to develop but didn't have the opportunity to. So look at yourselves. It all starts with yourself. Think about the skills that you currently have, the skills that you wish you had, and make that assessment. And then start to learn these new skills. I don't care if they're hard skills, soft skills, whatever they are, start to learn these new skills. And you'll be surprised that, in a matter of a month, you will improve. And not only will you have the ability to improve, but you'll be a better problem solver, a better communicator. You just will improve. So when you making a skill assessment and where you are and where you need to be or where you want to be, and you work on those new skills, it's going to improve you overall, right? And then whatever those skills are, if they're hard skills, soft skills, whatever it is, you'll be able to add those to your resume. So tip number one, guys, is determine your potential growth points. Make that assessment, do that assessment. It all starts with yourself. Don't wait on nobody else. Look in the mirror, look where you want to be or think where you want to be, analyze the skills that you have, and make that assessment, guys, and go and get those new skills and start today, because a month of working on new skills is going to be a tremendous accomplishment for you. Okay, so tip number one, again, is determine the growth points and work on them. Tip number two is set a career goal, right? It's important to be clear about what it is that you want out of your career. And I'm going to tell you like this. It's important to be clear about what it is that you want out of your career. Too many times I talk to people in career empowerment sessions and they don't know what they want out of their career. I think about myself. When I started my career, I only knew that I wanted to make a lot of money, but I also knew as I continued the journey in my career that I wanted to be a top dog in whatever fashion, whether it was owning my own company, being a leader of a large company. I knew I wanted to be a top dog, so I knew that being a top dog would make me a lot of money, but it also required a lot of skills, and it requires good communication skills, good relationship building skills, good product problem solving skills, the ability to work in multiple areas of the business, right? So as I look at my career and all the things that I've done in the 18 years that I've been a professional, I've hit almost most parts of the business. And I did that intentionally because I understood my career goals. For many of you, you need to understand what that is. Do you want to be a top dog? Do you want to be just a VP? Do you want to be a director? Do you want to be a manager? Do you want to be an individual contributor? Where do you see yourself 60 years? At 60? Do you want to retire? Do you want to climb the ladder? Many people don't want to climb the ladder. So set your career goals and understand what those career goals are. Write down your goals, right? Write down your goals, whether it's starting a business or getting a promotion or working abroad. Write down your goals. I remember the opportunity that I got to leave the United States to work in Malaysia. It happened because I asked for it. I wanted to have international experience. So I asked for it. That was part of a career goal. I want to do it again. So if you guys hear one day that I get an opportunity to move abroad, India, Southeast Asia, Europe, and so forth, and it happens, you know that that's a career goal of mine to have that experience again. So guys, write down your career goals. And many of you talk about how you want to leverage your sales skills when you get into sales to start your own business one day. Write it down. Many of you want to get a promotion. Write it down, right? Once you have a clear idea of what you want, then align your skills to match those goals. It's like reverse engineering. You have to start with the destination in mind and determine the steps that you need to get there, right? It's entering a coordinates in your Google Maps app. Once you're able to do that, it gives you a route to get there. It's no different than your career. Enter the coordinates in what you want to accomplish in your career, and then take the steps to get there. Now, there isn't an app that's going to tell you how to get there, but there's tons of tools that are out there and tons of people who've had somewhat of the same career that you're probably looking to get at, and talk to those individuals. They will be able to help you, guide you give you the shortcut in order for you to be able to get there. And you will be surprised at how quickly you can achieve what you set out to do when you have a clear plan, guys. I'm gonna tell you like this, it happens. I don't know how it happens, but you have a clear plan, you think about it, you take the steps, ultimately you're there. Tip number 2, guys, is set a career goal for yourself. What is it that you want to accomplish? Write it down. Again, whether it's starting a business, getting a promotion, working abroad, write it down. Making $1 million a year, write it down, right? Tip number 3 that I want to share with you guys is this, is make sure that you identify what it is that motivates you. What motivates you in your job? What helps you get up in the morning? Is it your money? Is it a promotion? Is it the idea of buying a car? Is it the idea of being, the first person in the family to have your own house? Is it an idea of being the first person in your family to make 6 figures or to go to college? Whatever it is, identify what it is that motivates you. Everyone has different motivators. So make a list of what it is that motivates you and narrow it down to your top 3 or 5, right? So for me, money motivates me. And the reason why money motivates me is because it is a tool to allow for me to have the flexibility in my life that I want. A lot of the times it helps with time, right? And so forth. And it allows me to buy more time with my family. It allows for me to do a lot of things. Give my family the exposure that they never had, or give myself the exposure that I never had. So you have to understand what it is that motivates you. My family motivates me as well. I get up every single morning thinking about what it is that I need to do, and I specifically do it because of my family and the money that I ultimately can make. Okay? Everyone has different motivators. Make a list of what it is that motivates you. And understanding what it is that drives you will help you better understand the potential for your career advancements and what steps you need to take to get there. I don't care if you want to get a promotion and you understand that, what motivates you is money, then think about that every single day. You want a promotion because you like money. Okay, that's fine. You understand what your motivators are. Go and get to the money. Let's get to the money. I talk about that all the time. All right. If you want to lose 20 pounds because you want to look good for your husband or your wife, understand that what is the motivation behind it and write them down.